So, BMW, we all know them, and they have a mixed reputation, but I'm here to tell you why that the F-Chassis 3 and 4 Series is probably the perfect car. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I've had two of them. I'm on my second one. I had a 440i, and now I have an F82 M4. So, I've got quite the bit of experience with this particular topic. But yeah, let's get into it. Let me tell you why I think this is the perfect fucking vehicle ever. So the biggest complaint I hear about new cars from a lot of people, even people that are not into cars, the biggest complaint I hear is that everything's a screen. Everything's a screen. There's no buttons, there's no knobs, there's none of that shit. All the climate control is hidden inside the fucking screen through like 6 different menus. I know Mercedes and BMW in modern day are very guilty of this. And the e-brake's just a little clit switch thing, and it's not like an actual thing that you just straight up crank. But I'm here to tell you something about the F-Chassis, specifically the 3 and the 4 Series, because that's what this video is about. So up until 2020, the 4 Series had a physical e-brake. My 2019 440 had a physical e-brake. My M4 is a physical e-brake. It's all physical. There's no fucking like little switches you gotta pull and then just hope that it fucking works because it's an electronic switch. Who doesn't hate electronic switches? Which brings me to my next point about climate control. Now, all of the climate control settings, direction, airflow, temperature, fan speed, everything is controlled by either a button or a knob, up until, of course, 2020, when that was the last year of the 4 Series. It's a button and knob everywhere. I love it so much. Another thing is that the screen is fairly tucked away. The screen's only real purpose is for infotainment and just to, control your fucking Apple CarPlay or Bluetooth or whatever the fuck if, you didn't come with CarPlay. And that's basically it, really. Like, just putting your maps up there on your CarPlay and nothing else. Now, I love that. I fucking love that because I am of the firm belief that climate control does not belong in the screen. The only thing that the screen should be used for is infotainment, and Mazda also does this with their new cars. The screen is very, very F-Chassis BMW-esque, and like it just sits at the top of the fucking dash, and its only purpose is for infotainment and maps and maybe some miscellaneous vehicle settings, and that's about it. Because that's all it should be for, man. Like, I don't want to dig through 50,000 menus to find my fucking climate control. That's why I hate the new Mercedes chassis. It's fucking stupid. Not only are a lot of them ugly, like, don't even get me started on that fucking E-Class front end, dude. But that's not what this video is about. This is about BMW, the GOAT. I mean, not so much with that recent M3. That's kind of... We're not talking about that right now. And oh my god, do not get me started on that little fucking scroll wheel thing with the 6 buttons around it. Holy shit, best feature any car has ever added ever. Any car that has a little wheel right there, holy shit, it makes driving it 100 times better. Because I love being able to control my shit on the screen without having to reach up and touch it. That's why it can be so far back. Mazda, again, does the same thing. But with the BMW, it's so nice. It's so nice. And then you get like your radio, media control, your settings control, just the hotkeys that are around the scroll wheel. If you're looking for something in particular, it's great. And personally, since I have an older F-Chassis, I have a 2015 M4 right now. And because of that, it does not have CarPlay. It has iDrive 5. And if you know anything about iDrive 5, it fucking blows. And in order to reset like the Bluetooth thing, you have to push radio and then media, and then it'll fix it sometimes. It's nice, but I love having the buttons. I love them. Another thing I want to talk about in relation to this is the gauge cluster. All physical fucking gauges. Fucking fuel gauge physical, oil temp gauge physical, tachometer physical, speedometer physical, every fucking thing, dude. The only thing that's a screen is kind of like non-essential info, like shit you wouldn't want to reference while driving on a daily basis, or maybe you do, and that's why it's there, because you can fucking change it. You can have it do instant fuel economy in the newer, the LCI F chassis, and you can have it do overall fuel economy, you can have it do time, temperature, bunch of other shit. In my 440, I always had it on instant fuel economy. In my M4, I don't have that. So I have to, leave it on temperature, because fucking why not, It can also display the time, the odometer, the trip counter, like, all that is in the screen. And, like, the efficient dynamics little fucking thing at the bottom. I don't know what it's called, but that's also in the screen, because that's not really essential information. Like, I don't need that to drive. Don't even get me started about new Mercedes, dude. Those fucking screens that house everything, like, I don't know how much gas you have, your fucking temperature, your RPMs, your speed. You get fucking pulled over, they're like, sir, you know how fucking fast you were going back there? Actually, no, I fucking don't. Fucking don't know how fucking fast I was going. Fuck you. Because I bought a piece of shit and the fucking screen broke, even though this car is 2 years old. Officer, fuck you. But another thing related to just general driving information that I think is important to mention is that I forget what the exact package is. It might be the executive package, I'm not sure, but it comes with a heads-up display. And my 440 had a heads-up display, my M4 also has a heads-up display. That was a fucking deal breaker, because I didn't even know the 440 had that when I bought it. And oh my god, it changed my fucking life, dude. Like, every time I get in a car for work or some shit, I just fucking I'm like, where the fuck is a heads-up display? Where the fuck is it? And it's not even that much of an essential thing. It just makes it so I don't have to, take my eyes fully off the road to see my speed, even if it's for a half second. Not fully off the road, but you know what I mean. Not like in the general direction of the road. You could have it display like speed, and if you were using the BMW onboard navigation, you could have it display navigation info, like where to turn and whatnot. I know Audi and Honda do that now, but it's pretty sweet to see, even in like a, sub 25K car. Like, it's pretty fucking nice to see that shit. I am a sucker for heads-up displays. I love the M-View in my M4. I always, I have it on the regular one when I'm not in M mode, and then I have my M1 set to change it to the M-View so that I know, hey, you're in fucking fast mode, buddy, so I don't have to look down at the gauges and read what the fuck it says. Another big point I would like to bring up is the fuel economy of these cars. Now, to many owners and onlookers of these cars, the fuel economy is fucking nuts. The fuel economy is unfucking believable. And I didn't believe it at all when I had mine. I was like, there's no fucking way. My 440i, I think on average, I would get maybe 34 or 35 miles per gallon on the highway. And that's like not going terribly crazy. I think if I was going crazy, I'd get like 29 or 30. Like, even then, that's insane. That's fucking crazy. And the Gen 1 B58 in and of itself is rated at 22 city and 30 highway, which I still think is fucking insane, considering that it's a 320 horsepower turbo inline six. Like, I don't know how the fuck they did that. I really don't. BMW, you fucking, I don't know how they did that. Just like I don't know how Chevy squeezed fucking 700-800 horsepower out of a fucking NAV8. Like, what are we doing? Do we got fucking, like, wizards and shit working for these companies? Like, who are these engineers? I would like to talk to them. Because what the fuck? But the B48 in the 30i's gets even better fuel economy. Like, if you have a 330i or a 430i, that fucking shit, it's even impressive by 4-cylinder standards, but it's 24 city and 34 miles per gallon highway, which is insane by, 4-cylinder standards, considering it's kind of a torquey 4-cylinder. Like, I think it's like 250 horsepower, 270 foot-pounds of torque, which is Mark 8 GTI numbers. Maybe the torque's a little lacking, but the power's a little higher. So I would say that they're an even competition, just maybe not in, weight. I know that on the newer B48s, like the G chassis, it gets even better fuel economy. I think it's rated at 37 miles per gallon in the 330i G20, which is fucked. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the F chassis, the plain, simple, stated fucking car. So let me get into the fun factor of these fucking things. Holy shit, they're fun. Now, the B58, if you don't know, is rated at 320 horsepower and 320 foot-pounds of torque. And do you know when you get this torque? 1500 RPM. It hits peak torque at 1500 RPM, and if you look at a little graph, the trade-off between the horsepower and the torque is almost fucking perfect. It's perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so much fucking fun, dude. All that torque instantly, I got the fucking wheels to spin like 70% throttle in sport from a dig, and If I'm not mistaken, I think I was on Nitto Motivos all the way around, and I still could not hook that, like, oh my god, the amount of torque that is delivered instantly in those cars is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Horsepower is a little bit of a different story since that kicks in later, like 4,000 or 5,000 RPM you hit peak, but still, like, that instant torque is really fucking fun. 0 to 60 is 4.5 seconds, and that's pretty quick. That's pretty fucking quick for, like, a sub $25,000 car. And the B48's a 0 to 60 of 5.6 seconds, which is not bad. And, you know, even then, like, it's fun. It's fun. It's very torquey since you just get all of that torque instantly. Since the B48 is literally just a B58 with 2 less cylinders. That is how they designed that engine. And the whole platform in and of itself is great. They're quick, they're torquey, they're fun, and the stiffness of the M Sport suspension too is perfect for not having adaptive suspension. I'd say it's 50% stiff, 50%, you know, comfy. It rides really nice, and it doesn't ride too stiff, but it rides stiff enough to where if you want to, you know, take some fucking corners, that you're gonna have a good time. You may be wondering about the reliability of this car. Now, you may be thinking, it's a BMW, that means it's gonna break, it's a BMW, that means everything's gonna break, Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not entirely true. If you haven't heard already, and hear it here from me, somebody who owned a B58 for a year, it's the most reliable fucking engine BMW has ever made, and I can say that with full confidence. Even though it was only a year, I've seen people on forums take theirs up to 200,000 miles fairly commonly. 200,000 miles, 250,000, like, these things are fucking tanks, dude. In the time that I had my 440, I drove it 20,000-ish miles in not even a year without a single fucking problem. Without a single problem. I drove that thing fucking every day, like 90 miles a day, and it did not complain. It never gave me any temperament ever. I was also very consistent with my oil changes, because I was putting fucking Liqui-Moly in that shit every fucking 4,500 miles on the fucking dot. Liqui-Moly's, you know, expensive and all, but I think it's worth it. Like, I'm not really sure the specifics of that compared to other oils, but I'm just like, I want to take care of it, man. I want to take care of it. And, you know, FCP Euro sells oil change kits with, you know, the exact amount of oil you need, a filter, and a new crush washer. In my case, for the M4, I bought the, Fox oil kit with a new drain plug, because the drain plug needs to be replaced every time you do the oil change for some fucking reason. But yeah, as long as you're doing your maintenance, as long as you're changing your oil at not brain dead intervals, like, BMW will tell you in the car, yeah, you want to do the oil change you want to do it every 10,000 miles. Fuck you! Don't listen to that shit. 5,000 or bust. 3 to 5,000, dude. That's what you need to do. 100% all the time in every car, unless you got a fucking K24, like my first car, my 7th gen Accord, where that thing just burned all its fucking oil because I was at 250,000 miles and I drove it with no oil for 3 weeks and didn't care. This is not that. This is a BMW. It's a little different. But some concerns people raise about this motor is just the plastic oil pump on the Gen 1 B58, and I think that's a reasonable concern. So if you want to do it for peace of mind, I would go ahead and do it. I mean, it's not going to hurt to upgrade it to a metal oil pump. See, me personally, I was always scared of running heavier weight oil like a 5W30 or some shit, just because I did not want to wear that oil pump out prematurely. I did not want to chance it. And honestly, I was fine with, I think it's OW20 they recommend, which is fucking crazy. It's like fucking paper thin, dude. But anyways, that's why I believe that the F Chassis 3 and 4 series are some of the most perfect fucking cars for daily driving ever. And, you know, if you think I'm full of shit, let me know. Point out some shit that I missed. Point out some shit that I'm wrong about. Do literally anything. Comment about anything. I do not give a fuck. It'll boost the algorithm anyways. I don't care. I'll also probably read it and, you know, take it into account. So, yeah, that's the fucking video. Fuck off. See ya.